Water backup coverage, flood insurance. What's the difference? Hi, friends. This is Steve Pitzer with Goosehead Insurance, the Pitzer Agency. And I saw this post on Facebook the other day and thought I would jump in. There's a clear definition. If you've got water coming into your basement that is not considered a flood, that would probably be considered water backup or sump pump overflow. And what does that mean? That means that there's just the rain's coming in and your sump pump isn't keeping up, or your sump pump fails. Maybe you don't have a sump pump, or maybe it's coming in through the city sewer and drains, the county water and sewer drains, something like that. A flood is very specific. These are two clearly different things. Here's the definition of a flood from the federal government, and this would be considered for a flood policy. A flood, general and temporary condition of partial or complete inundation of 2 or more acres of normally dry land, suffering from an overflow of inland or tidal waters, unusual or rapid accumulation of runoff of surface waters from any source, could be a mud flow, could be a collapse. But that pretty clearly defines what a flood is. Flood insurance is not covered on your homeowner's policy. That's a completely separate policy. Completely separate. Water backup coverage is not always guaranteed on your homeowner's policy. Some people think, I've got it. If water comes up into my basement, I've got it. But in today's market, where people are shopping and trying to get less and less cost on their homeowner's insurance, there's a lot of agents out there that are just taking that endorsement off, because it's very easy to just click a button and say, boop, I just lowered your rate between, I don't know, $70 and $150 a year. Well, I'll take it. It's less. And they don't even tell you because you don't know to ask. So my challenge to you is next week or very soon, call your insurance agent. Make sure that that endorsement is on your policy, that you are covered for water backup and sump pump overflow. If you're worried about flooding, you can purchase a separate flood policy. And if you do have a flood that affects your home, if you don't have a flood policy, you are not covered. So water backup, you're not covered unless it's on your policy. A flood, you're not covered unless you've purchased that policy. If you've got a basement and it's got a lot of stuff in it, man, get higher limits. I saw somebody post that it would only be $50 to add water backup to your policy. And, you know, well-meaning person, it may or may not be $50. It's probably going to be more, because the more you insure, the more it's going to cost. I used to put $5,000 minimum. $5,000 is not going to cover you if you've got a bunch of stuff in your basement, or you've got a furnace or a washer and dryer. Make sure you take that up. My minimum coverages are at least $10,000. Or if you've finished your basement, I recommend $25,000 on the water backup and sump pump overflow. If you have any questions, I'm happy to ask. I love doing these videos to try to make folks a more educated consumer in today's really wacky world of insurance. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Let me know. Send me a direct message, and I'll address it in a video. Hope you're having a good day.